Again.
Very good. I see that Sonny has started the recording. We are back in public session at 12:33 p.m. And I believe that we would entertain a motion at this time. Anyone want to make it?
I
I'll
would
make-
move that the task force approves the content of the, how are we going to identify it? The RFP for project management, subject to formatting and final review for administrative.
Review by the procurement office. Can I make a
There you
friendly amendment to it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Sonny, the motion would be that the little RFP for project management be approved to content by this task force and subject to final administrative review by the procurement office is ready to release.
That's exactly what I said.
Thought so.
Seconded.
And Jim is seconding it. So is there any discussion on that?
Yes, do we need to say as discussed in executive session, or are we covered?
I don't know.
I would recommend we add to the motion that it is the little RFP for project management is approved as to content as discussed in executive session. And then tack on the rest about, with the administrative
Yep.
procurement.
Paul, would you accept that friendly amendment as well?
I do.
Sonny, do you have it? Very good. Jim, you still want to second it with that friendly amendment?
I do.
Very good. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor, show me your hand. Very good. Those 5 in favor and none opposed and no abstentions. I would now entertain a motion on the big RFP, which is the entire project RFP that we have discussed in executive session on multiple occasions. Would you like to offer the exact same motion, but substitute the little RFP for project management with the big RFP for the whole project?
Sure. That would be for subject matter expertise, right?
Correct. Sonny, are you able to read us that with the changes made?
Hold on, I just need to. Sorry, I got to scroll back up to my notes. Let's see. The new motion is to approve the big RFP, so to speak, be approved to content by this task force and subject to final administrative review by the procurement office. Changes were discussed in executive session.
So I think Paul has made the motion. Does anyone want to second it?
Second.
Seconded.
Sorry, I was looking away from my screen. Who said it first?
Michael.
Okay.
Is there any discussion on this item? Very good. Hearing none. All those in favor, show me your hand. That would be 5-0. Very good. Thank you. And I believe in the interest of time for Michael, is the next agenda item the next meeting date?
We have new business. Any new business from task force members? Hearing none, we can go on to set the next date. I will remind the task force that next Wednesday is a state holiday.
Correct. It is.
So we could go to the week after or another day next week.
I would prefer that we go to another day next week, if that's okay with members of the task force, if we could do Thursday or Friday.
Thursday or Friday is fine with me. Should we do an email to everyone just to make sure the other two can get on the next meeting?
That's a great idea. Are we able to do that and then publish the date according to the public records, with at least the open meeting law thing, it has to be 48 hours in advance, I believe.
As long as they respond to you timely, I think we've got plenty of time to do that.
All right.
Okay. I will
Okay.
I will send out an email asking folks about Thursday or Friday, and we will endeavor to have a full 7 in the meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we know, do both of these RFPs have to be posted for the same length of time? Because they both, like we need to have the project manager on board as soon as possible, but I don't know if it has to stay open for, is it 10 days? Is it 2 weeks?
I can find out the answer to that.
I would think the big one would require people, I mean, it's a much bigger proposal they need to make, so it's going to take them more time to put it together. I would think the project manager could be turned around more quickly.
There also is not, in the little RFP, there is not the Q&A period that there is
Right.
in the larger one. So it's
Right.
Obviously much more streamlined than the larger, more complex one. I can find out. I don't know if there are timelines that we have to adhere to, or if we can assign a date. I'll get
Okay.
back to you. It will
Okay.
probably require that we vote on it again if we change the dates on the draft.
Yeah, I don't want to change anything. I was just curious.
Okay. Do we have any other business on the agenda, Barb?
No, we do not, other than to adjourn.
Oh, I'll make that motion.
All
So
right.
moved.
Michael
Have a good
seconded.
day.
Thanks,
Okay,
Michael.
we're all in
Bye-bye.
favor.
All in favor.
Okay.
See y'all
All
next
right.
week.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Bye.
Thanks, Sonny.